right, aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Virtual Open House Live here on Facebook. My name is Nick Kawakami. I'm a licensed agent here in the state of Hawaii with Marcus and Associates. Excited to bring you my new listing here at Waiau Garden Villa, unit number, well, I guess technically this is unit number 4-30, but unit number 30 right here. And excited to show you this two-bedroom, two-bath condo in Pearl City. Now, before we get started, I just want to go over a couple of ground rules just in case there are any people who haven't seen one of my virtual open houses before. So how this is going to work is I'm coming to you live from Pearl City, which means that here on Facebook, I can answer questions as they come in. So if you have anything that you want to know, anything you want me to explain further, just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer it here live on the broadcast. Of course, if you're watching this on replay later, you can still leave a comment down below, a question or comment down below, and I'll answer it as soon as I can. The other thing that's nice about being live here is that, you get to kind of see a little preview of it. I'm going to be walking you through the property using a bunch of different virtual technologies and hopefully giving you just as much information as if you were here live standing next to me in person. My goal is to give you all that information and hopefully inspire you to come and make a private showing or to come and see us at open house. But without further ado, let's get into this place. I know you guys are here because you want to see the actual unit itself. So I'll jump into I'll take you through it using our 3D tour, then zoom out a little bit and go over kind of the neighborhood with some Google Earth stuff. And then we'll come back right here live and answer any questions that you guys might have. Again, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, if you just want to say hi or leave a heart or a like or something, that you can go do that as well. But without further ado, let's jump in and see Waiau Garden Villa, Unit 4-30.
Starting out inside the townhouse, and I'll walk you through our virtual tour platform, which you can use yourself by accessing the listing website or using the virtual tour link on your favorite real estate portal. I'm just navigating the tour using my mouse and keyboard, and you should be able to do the same. One quick disclaimer before we get started is that all this information is provided by various third-party sources, so please do your own due diligence and verify all this information before making any purchase decisions. With that out of the way, though, you'll see that we flew into the entry and are facing the living room just as if you walked in the front door. This unit is a two-bedroom, two-bath townhome, and we are currently on the ground floor of a two-story walk-up building. So to give you a better overall idea of layout, let's jump out. Let's jump out of the condo, or let's jump out of this view and take a look at the overhead floor plan. So as you can see from right to left from the screen, on the right to the left, the condo is basically just a long rectangle with the foyer entry and kitchen in the upper right of your screen. And then that leads to the living room to the left of that. There is a small lanai and yard space off of the living room, which I'll highlight once we jump back in and walk through the property. On the bottom is the 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, including the main suite along the left, with a full-sized washer-dryer in the hallway between. But let's jump back into that living room. And we will, let me get this back on this side, jump back into the living room, and start off where we just were. It's a spacious room with wall-to-wall carpet throughout, spinning right, and you can notice a small chandelier in the ceiling, which would be, just designate a great place for a dining table. I'll take a step towards the lanai and point out that this room does have a window AC installed. Taking a few more steps forward and out the lanai, not much of a view, but you do have this nice fence for privacy, as well as this small enclosed yard here on the left. You'll notice here as we spin back to the right, we do butt up against the parking lot. So that's actually a nice feature for these townhomes because you don't have anybody directly behind you. You have a lot of space between you and your neighbor in the rear. Spinning around a little bit more, there's just one more thing to point out here on the lanai, and that would be the storage out here. Heading back in, and we'll walk towards the kitchen. From here, from this view, you can see the front door here on the right, as well as the hallway that we'll walk down, and that leads to the bedrooms on the right of your screen. Taking a couple steps into the kitchen, and you'll notice pretty standard kitchen, nice and clean, with white appliances and a microwave in the corner over here. Taking one more step so you can see the shape of the kitchen, and also it'll showcase this little closet here on next to the front door. We'll take a step out, start down the hallway, and here on our left, our first stop is going to showcase the second bedroom and guest bathroom. We'll take a step into the bedroom first and show you the closet here on the left, along with nice natural light coming in from the windows. We'll take a step back out in the hallway, point out there's a little linen closet here as well at the end of the hallway, but I'll take a step back forward. And we'll walk into the guest bath. You can see the camera here in the reflection. But otherwise, the same finishes basically as the kitchen. You can see the cabinets match. And then the tub surround and sink also match as well. This bathroom does feature a tub shower. Both bathrooms actually feature tub showers here. Okay, spinning back around. I just want to, as we head towards the main suite, want to point out this closet here. This is the washer and dryer closet, and let's switch over to the listing website, and I'll show you this. So this is what the washer and dryer look like from the hallway. It's a full-size washer and dryer. Back in the Matterport tour, we're going down the hallway and into the main suite. The ensuite bath will be the first stop here on the left. Again, same finishes, as the kitchen and as the other bathroom, with a matching sink and tub surround as well. Then finally, last stop is going to be into the main bedroom. You can see again a lot of natural light. And if I spin around, you can see the master suite closet attached here. And then also, again, just pointing out the little linen closet there at the end of the hallway. Other than that, just to go over it again, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's a single-floor townhome, so no stairs, and you're looking at a little over 900 square feet of living space inside. Let's jump back into that listing website, and so I can show you a couple more photos while we're here. And we'll cycle to the front door. This unit is tucked away with only one neighbor on the same level, so and they're to the right, so they won't pass by your unit to enter theirs, which is a nice little privacy feature. The next photo is the building itself, and again, you can see 2 units up on the top, up here, and then 2 on the bottom over here. So this is the unit itself. Unit number 30 is right here, just so you have a reference of where we are. Next is the parking stall. So the parking stall, number 82 right here. And this is actually the unit itself. So the back of the unit overlooks this parking stall. And one nice thing about this particular parking space is that you don't have a neighbor over here on your left. So you only have one neighbor. Most stalls have one on each side. This one only has one car that parks next to you. Okay, next we'll do the amenities for Waiau Garden Villa. So it has barbecue pit. This vinyl fence encloses the swimming pool, which I'll show you in a bit. This is the recreation pavilion. Obviously, right now, everything is all stacked away just because of the pandemic, but otherwise a nice outdoor space to use. You can also see the pool here, like I pointed out earlier, and we'll show you one more view of that. This is the pool view from the recreation room. All of these all of these amenities are located nearby the manager's office, and it's just a little short walk down Koaheahe Place to get you there. So I also want to give you some information about the neighborhood. So let's jump into Google Earth next, and I'll highlight some of the areas. I'll show you some of the highlights around the area. So starting zoomed way out here, and I'll give those who are not so familiar with our island. I'm just going to quickly go over a couple of highlights here on the overall island. So stick with me, obviously, if you already know all this. Our island, Oahu, is basically a parallelogram with the four main shores, north, south, east, and west. The south shore is the densest on the island, with the most residents living along the entire coastline. In the middle of the south shore is the airport, which you can see right here. And that basically divides the south shore in half between the west side, which has neighborhoods like, Kapolei and Eva Beach, and what we call Townside here on the right. Pearl City and the Waiau Garden Villa neighborhood is located just north of the airport. Technically, it's a part of the Leeward district on Oahu, but some people call it Central Oahu just because, it's on the way to places like Mililani and Wahiawa. But technically a part of the Leeward district, especially if you're considering what schools you're going to be going to. But either way, centrally located, and the H1 freeway provides access to the entire island, both west and east, and even north when you get onto H2. So you have access to the entire island from this location. Okay, switching out landmarks and zooming in a little further, I'm going to show off some of the highlights around around the neighborhood here. You can still see Waiau Garden Villa here in the upper portion of your screen. We have a couple of grocery store options. So you have Times Supermarket, which is probably going to be the closest one. But you also have Pro Ridge that has Down to Earth, and as well as Don Quixote, which is also closely nearby. Pro Ridge is also going to be home to the closest medical center, which is Palimomi over here. You also have access to Pro Country Club, which is going to be your closest 18-hole golf course. And of course, this view also shows the proximity to Pearl Harbor Naval Base and Aloha Stadium as well. Okay, closing these and getting even a little bit more zoomed into Waiau Garden here. This view brings up kind of more landmarks within the neighborhood itself. So first, highlighting the public schools that service this address. So that includes Waiau Elementary, which is very close by. You have Highlands Intermediate School over here, and Pearl City High School up at the top of Pearl City. There is a small public park, which is called Waiau Gardens Park, right up the street from you. So Waiau Garden Villa, unit number 30 is right here. Your parking space is basically right here. Let me get in zoomed a little closer so you can see. And so you would just walk out the little parking lot. You go up to the Waiau Gardens Park, or this view also highlights where the rec center is. So this was the pool and the recreation room that I highlighted before. So moral of the story, though, is everything that, whether it's these amenities here or zoomed out to, some of the grocery stores and other things close by in the neighborhood, everything is close by and makes it a very central location, especially, obviously with the access to the freeway in both directions so close as well. If you did want to go and visit when you are visiting in person, definitely take a walk down Koaheahe Place and check out the pool over here.
So that is an overview of the neighborhood, and of course, walking through here, that's going to be Waiau Garden Villa, Unit 4-30. Now, I say 4-30. The address is 981379, number 30, and so the building number 4 is kind of where that 4 fits in. But if you plug it into Google Maps, 98-1379, number 30 is where you're going to travel to find it on the map. One other thing that I didn't point out over there during the tour is the pet policy here. They do allow 2 pets whether 2 dogs, 2 cats, or mix of those. Of course, they're going to be board verified, and they're going to have you register them. And of course, I would always preface with all this information to just make sure that you verify that before you make any purchase decisions to make sure your pets are going to be allowed. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to pretty much do it. I hope you had a good time with me here as we toured this Waiau Garden Villa townhome. Once again, my name is Nick Kawakami. I'm a licensed agent here in the state of Hawaii with Marcus and Associates. We have my wife, producer Rachel, over there in Kailua. So I'm streaming to her. She's streaming to you live here on Facebook. And from both of us, I want to just say thank you for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them as soon as possible. Otherwise, if you want to come and see it in person, you can reach out to me or your favorite real estate agent to schedule a private showing on your own. Hope you're safe, everybody. Hope you're healthy. What was that? Sorry. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Rachel is reminding me to go to the website, which is on this side. I screwed it up again. It's on this side. You can go to the website for all the information, Waiau Garden Villa 430.com. That you'll find this video on replay there. You also find the virtual tour, photos, floor plan, a lot of extra information, open house schedule, all those things right here at the website. So go and visit that after this and check out the property for yourself. Otherwise, everybody, have a good weekend. Happy Friday. It's Pauhana here in Hawaii. And hope you're safe. Hope you're doing well. And I'll see you next time from Pearl City. My name is Nick Kawakami. Have a good day. Aloha.